Hi friends! Alright, so I know I have some of you guys asking how I'm doing here in New York, and I just wanted to give you guys a quick update of how New York is affected by this right now. I know everybody has been watching the news, and New York is the epicenter of this coronavirus. And fortunately today I'm gonna go grocery shopping, so I'll be stepping out and I'll show you guys how it is like out in the streets. As of for me, I'm doing good, thank God. I mean, I'm very fortunate to have my boyfriend here with me, and we do have a car. We don't use public transportation as of right now. And I think our governor had extended the stay home, the quarantine. And I mean, sorry, not quarantine, the social distancing. What was I thinking? So social distancing until May 15th. So I don't know how it's going to be like right after. Maybe this is going to be like a new, I guess, like world order that they're going to be doing. But everybody is pretty much wearing a mask. Majority of everywhere I go, especially like not restaurants, like grocery stores, they are requiring for everybody to come in with a mask. So I'll show you guys how it is like. All right, so you guys can come and join me. Let's go. All right, guys, so we are back. Man, I am so excited to be outside, to be honest with you, because I feel like I've been stuck for so long, and outside is so beautiful right now. Let's see. New York weather, it's not fun. Yesterday it was raining. This morning supposedly it was snowing, and then now it's beautiful. So let's look at the streets. I'm heading out to run some errands, so I mean, it's not that empty. I think New York is pretty much getting used to this. A lot of people are not out right now because of the social distancing, and yeah. But I am heading out to run some errands, so tune in with me. I want to know what you guys think about the camera, because my camera right now, I'm just using my phone. I don't know if it's clear, so comment down below what you guys think about it. Alright, see you guys in a few. Guys, you see what I mean?
What?
I feel like it was just sunny a couple like minutes ago, and now I'm about to fly away. Good thing I brought a coat. See, it's kind of like a hike trying to get to your car. You see, in New York, you gotta try to find a parking anywhere. Alright, so I finally made it in the car. Yeah, I'll show you guys how the streets look like right now. So as you guys can see, a lot of the stores are closed. I'm actually at my first stop. I'm going to get bubbles. So apparently here in New York they call it bubbles, but in the West Coast we call it boba. So I don't know, that's weird. But yeah, see? And later on, we'll probably, I don't know, I'm not sure, but we'll probably go to the city just to drive by. That way I can show you guys how it looks like, but we'll see. Alright guys, so I kind of can't take you guys inside, but they are doing social distancing, so I had to literally step out of the store. And I mean, I don't know, I just want to give, like, I guess, like, a shout out to all the essential workers, including bubble teas, because boba is life. Yep. So while we wait, we're just gonna chill out here. A lot of the stores out here are pretty closed. Let me show you guys. Yep. Really sad to think about it, but I mean, we can get through this together. So yeah, we'll just hang around here while we wait. So we finally got our bubbles. So today, like what I was saying, right? I thought it was gonna be sunny, and I literally brought my shades, guys, my stunners, because I thought it was gonna be sunny. But the weather, I don't know, I think it's about to rain. But anyways, I ordered a lot so I can fill it up in my fridge. Nah, I'm just kidding. I am actually going to deliver this to some of the essential workers. So yeah, I got some milk tea, and I also got some what is it called, taro. Comment down below if you know what's up. All right, so moving on, we're gonna go ahead and drive around the city, and I'll catch you guys on later. All right guys, so we're pretty much here in downtown Brooklyn. We're near the Brooklyn Bridge. So before we head down to the city, I'm gonna try to see if we can get a clip of Times Square. But yep, kind of sad if you think about it, because usually the streets are really packed, even at this time. But yeah, we have Burger King open. We also have Starbucks, and I believe McDonald's on that side is open. A lot of people go to like Trader Joe's, because we have like Trader Joe's near here. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So this is downtown Brooklyn, and stay tuned for the city. We are approaching Brooklyn Bridge on the way to Manhattan. They didn't close like the parks, or like if anyone wants to jog here. Some people still do jog around. Yeah. But definitely, usually this is really packed. Like, this part right here is usually very packed. But right now, yeah, it just seems like nobody is around. Pretty much like a ghost town. So our current location right now is Lower Manhattan. So as you guys can see, pretty much nobody's out. Yeah. I think a couple, like when we were on the Apex, I think they, if I'm not mistaken, I think they canceled like sanitizing, like meaning like street cleaning and stuff. They canceled it for a while, so a lot of the people were able to just like pretty much park without moving their cars. But I think like what you guys seen earlier, somebody was already cleaning the streets. So I think they're back. I'm not sure, but here we're approaching Chinatown. I don't think a lot of the I don't think any of the stores are open at the moment. But yeah, it's kind of sad because since like coronavirus, they're blaming it that it came from China. A lot of like the Asians and stuff like that, including myself, I mean, I didn't, thank God, like I haven't experienced like any like bullying or anything like that, but I'm pretty sure like the Chinese people, like I'm pretty sure they experienced some type of racial comments. Does that make sense? Racist comments, racial tension. But yeah, this is Chinatown here. I think down in Flushing, there's also a lot of like Asians there. I'm sure like a lot of the stores are closed. I don't know when they will be able to open up, just because I don't know, maybe a fear of people. But yeah. So we are headed to Times Square as of right now. Alright guys, so we are pretty much approaching Chinatown. Well, this is Chinatown. Yeah, Chinatown. Alright, so we just approached Koreatown, and I mean, as you guys can see, nobody's really around. It's really sad because this area is usually very packed. Like everybody's here. There's a lot of food places here. And we also have Madison Garden on our left side. But yeah, we'll be approaching Times Square in a few minutes. I think this has been like the fastest we've ever driven getting to Times Square, because usually with heavy traffic, I don't know, maybe an hour or maybe even more just to get to Times Square itself. But yeah. Oh, just an update on the Macy's. I think a lot of their stores are closing as well, but one main thing is that they're gonna make New York as the main corporate for them, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, usually this is being really packed, everybody's around, but right now this is what we got. Personally been to the public transportation, but I think when it comes to the MTA, I think they close. I heard they close MTA from 1 a.m. to 8 p.m. 1 a.m. to 8 a.m. for cleaning. But I think that's, I don't know how they're doing it inside, to be honest with you. But this is how it looks right now. So here we are pretty much approaching Times Square.
This is Times Square.
Yep, here we are at Times Square. I'm not gonna get down, but we'll make a turn for you guys. But here we go. I don't think we can turn right, so yeah. Very empty. There you go. But that's Times Square right now. It's not much around. There's NYPDs everywhere. I think at some point they locked down Times Square. I'm not sure. I mean, I'm just like reading like articles and stuff like that off Facebook, but I guess somebody was recording around Times Square, and for some reason like they got in trouble for being out. I don't know about now, but yeah. Yeah. This is my home right now. Like a ghost town. Alright guys, so it's that time. Everybody's just like clapping for the essential workers right now. She just went in, but we have some people. Hey. We have some people clapping and ringing some bells for the essential workers, so y'all have my heart. Y'all have my heart. Woo! Hey. We are finally back home. I mean, as you guys could tell, we went over downtown Brooklyn, we went over the city, Times Square. I mean, obviously New York is not the same, but I think like while going down the streets, I just realized that this is my home. I think that me being here for a couple years, New York holds a special place in my heart. So just to see how like everybody is trying and trying to pretty much make a living, right? I passed by some restaurants, small restaurants, like maybe like bars, like just the small bars, and they were very creative because they just like they kind of made like a drive-through, like they opened like a window and people are there to like get their beer or something. But I mean, just to come to like a realization where we're trying as a human race to fight this virus, right? New York alone, it's tough. I mean, seeing the place is very empty, like I can't even believe it myself. Because usually it'll take us like, I don't know, maybe an hour from Brooklyn or like from Queens to get to the city, just depending on where you're at. It takes a long time. But then just driving, we went around Brooklyn, obviously, but just driving from Brooklyn to Times Square, it was so close. Like, I mean, since there's no traffic, we probably only took like 10-15 minutes to get there. But I mean, throughout the video, I'm just very blessed, I guess I could say, because I have, during the tough times, I have a really good support system, like my family, my friends, and I think for everybody, right? I think that's all we need during this time. Just surround ourselves with people that love us, that will be there for us. I mean, it's pretty difficult because everything is like we have to do through, I don't know, FaceTime, right? Or other ways to communicate with your family. But I think this is the time where we can work on ourselves. I mean, there's a quote that I read on Google, on Pinterest. Yeah, on Pinterest, and it says like the world literally stopped for you to get yourself together. And literally it did. You know, I think this is a time where we appreciate every little thing, such as going outside, you know, playing at the park, being with our friends. A lot of the times, like, we take things for granted, and shouldn't be, because life is short. We'll never know. I mean, tomorrow is not guaranteed. And today, that's why they call it present, right? Because it's like a gift. But yeah, I mean, during this time, I know, and you know, a lot of like the essential workers, grocery workers, the healthcare workers, MTA even, you know, you guys have my heart. And I say that deep down in my heart, because you guys are out there. You know, you guys are pretty much, I don't know, you guys are just putting yourself out there, and I really really look up to you guys in that sense. So this is an important time where we get together. I think one of the challenging things that we all are going through is, you know, it's a mental fight every single day. How are you going to get through this? You know, it's not even just a physical, but I think it's more of like how we think about things. How are we going to react to things? I think that's the most important thing right now. I mean, that's why I shared many times to surround yourself with people that will help you, and you know, be optimistic in times like these. We all need positive energy. And yeah, I mean, I think to conclude this video, that's a tour, and I hope it gave you guys like an update of how we are doing this in New York. But yeah, so I hope and pray that everyone is doing well, everyone is staying home, and yeah, thanks for watching. See you guys on my next video.